Hey class, remember those ball runs we made yesterday? Well, we're going to use what we learned yesterday and build on it for today's lesson, which is about
chain reactions.
For our activity today, we're going to build a Rube Goldberg machine, which is going to use a series of chain reactions to accomplish a simple task. What is a chain reaction? Good question. A chain reaction is a sequence of events that is caused by a trigger and continues without further outside influence. That just means that once it gets started, it keeps going all by itself. As an example, a line of dominoes falling after the first one has been pushed is an example of a mechanical chain reaction. A pile of wood burning after it has been kindled, that's an example of a chemical chain reaction. Chain reactions are successful in as much as they rely on cause and effect relationships. In a cause and effect relationship, one event makes another event happen. The cause is why it happened, and the effect is what happened. If you've ever asked yourself a question that starts with, "What will happen if I then you are questioning the effects of your actions. For example, what will happen if I don't brush my teeth? Possible effects would be plaque, tooth decay, gum disease, and I'm sorry to say it, stinky breath. For dominoes, the cause is that one domino strikes another, and the effect is that the domino falls down. Remember potential energy from yesterday? Potential energy is energy due to an object's position. Where you place your materials gives them potential energy to carry out a chain reaction. If you put your domino too far away from the next domino, what's going to happen? It won't have the potential energy to knock that one over. And also, do you remember the law of conservation of energy, which we learned about yesterday? It says that energy can't be created or destroyed, but only passed on. Your chain reaction is going to work because the energy keeps it going. The energy keeps getting transferred from one part of the chain reaction to the next. And that leads us to Rube Goldberg machines. Have you ever seen a Rube Goldberg machine? You probably have, even if you didn't know what it was. A Rube Goldberg machine is a contraption that uses a chain reaction to carry out a simple task. It performs a very basic job, but in a complicated way. Let's look at an example. We'll describe a Rube Goldberg machine that wipes a person's chin with a napkin. That's a pretty simple task, right? Wiping your chin with a napkin? Well, wait until you hear how the machine does it. First, a person picks up a soup spoon. That action pulls a string. Then, the string jerks a ladle, which throws a cracker, which shoots past a parrot. The parrot jumps for the cracker, and its perch tilts and drops seeds. The seeds land in a pail. The extra weight in the pail pulls a cord, which opens and lights an automatic lighter. This sets off a rocket that causes a sickle to cut a string, and this allows a pendulum with a napkin attached to it to swing back and forth and wipe the chin. Wow. Did you follow that series of events? That seems like a lot. Why would anybody go through all those steps just for the simple task of wiping your chin? Well, it's just for the love of inventing and engineering and the joy that we get from that process. Rube Goldberg machines have become so popular that each year there's a national contest in which groups compete to make the most elaborate, creative contraptions. Have you ever built a Rube Goldberg machine? Would you like to? What simple task might you carry out through a complicated process? Maybe you will build the next award-winning contraption. As you make your Rube Goldberg machines today, you're probably going to fail a few times, okay? You won't fail at the end. You'll get it right, but failure is part of the process. You have to embrace it. You have to say, I want to fail, because from your failures you will learn and you will figure out how to make it work correctly, I promise. Okay, so to make your Rube Goldberg machines, you want to choose a simple task. What is it that you want to do? Maybe you want to ring a bell. Maybe you want to turn on a light switch. Maybe you want to feed the dog. Anything simple, it really doesn't matter what it is. And as you do it, I want to remind you to document your process. Take pictures, take videos, and share with your family. It's going to be a lot of fun for everybody. Okay, what do you use? What kind of materials do you use for it? Let your imagination go wild. It's anything that you have, you can use. Okay, I don't have a specific list of materials for you. It's really whatever you can find in your house. Here are some ideas that might be helpful, but you don't have to use these. Paper towel tubes, toilet paper tubes, tape, string, dominoes, Lego pieces, K'NEX pieces, paper clips, styrofoam, balls. Your whole project that you used yesterday for your ball run, you could incorporate that somehow. Slinky, popsicle stick, toys, toy car, anything you can think of. Zip line, parachute, sky's the limit. Okay, and because this is our STEM challenge, you're going to figure it out on your own. I'm not going to show you how to do it. However, to inspire you, here are some videos from kids your age who have built their own Rube Goldberg machines with things that they had available in their home. Check them out and learn from them and get inspired and make your own. Have fun with this STEM challenge. Make your own Rube Goldberg machine.